called 9 Minutes Motivation at 9 a.m. is inspired by me and sponsored by the Kingdom College. Looks like Kingdom Palace only. Preparing you for life. The college that teaches you life skills, business skills along with academics. I am Deepak here and my life is beautiful and I stay on top of the world because I work as worship. The other day I had this corporate program. 2 days we had gone outside. And like this, we have a lot of these sessions which keeps happening, and few of them who have done the program with me few years back happened to be in that program. And one of those nights when we had a bonfire, and this gentleman comes stand next to me who had done my program maybe a couple of years ago, standing at the bonfire, some nice soothing music was being played in the background, and the gentleman says, "It's always wonderful to be with you. I remember 2 years back when I did a program with you like this, it was so refreshing, I was so recharged, I felt so regenerated, I felt so excited. And there is so much to learn from you, I just feel back to life again. And today also after 2 years I'm doing this program with you, I feel again charged up, looking forward for few days to come, next life and all this thing." He was very excited about the whole thing. So then he asked me, "But when I'm not there with you, or you're not around, I feel low, I feel little lost. So how do I maintain this excitement, motivation all the time?" It's not the first time I've heard from somebody like that. Almost very regularly these things keep happening with me, and somebody comes and meets me after a few years later, or big gap or a small gap. And I've been answering this for the last 20 years. I put hands on his shoulder and said, "Look at that bonfire there." Said, "If you want to feel warmth, then you have to stay close to the fire. Number one." Then I told him, "Did you see when the bonfire was being started, all these resort people came and they put a lot of wood sticks and tried to put little kerosene and then some camphor maybe, and they tried to light it. It took some time to catch the fire, or it took some time for the fire to catch up. But till the fire was being not completely caught up in that wood, they either kept adding some kerosene or some camphor or some light, small sticks, some newspapers. So they kept adding some fuel all the time till the fire caught up." I said, two things I want to tell you, my dear friend. One, initially for almost 10 to 15 minutes there was tremendous effort from these people to get the fire on, to get the fire lit. Lot of stuff was put. At one point the fire caught up in the woods, and the woods were really burning brilliantly. There was glitter, there was glow, the fire was rising up, and we just had to keep putting little wood now and then to maintain the fire. I said, that's with our motivation levels also. Initially I think we all have to put a lot of effort, maybe a lot of guidance, coaching, mentoring, training, personal discipline. A lot of things has to be added for you to create that fire within. And once that fire within catches up with you, then little inputs now and then are enough to keep the fire going on. You know what we do is, most of them, like this gentleman, comes once in a while, before the fire is even lit, they disappear. So there was little spark which got triggered, and then it got doused off because there was no time or no extra effort to put little fire or little fuel or little wood to keep the fire going on. Again you come after a few months, maybe a couple of years later, then again you get that spark reignited, and then you ask this question to me, what do I do? Said, two things you can do. One, till the fire in you is not completely ignited, that you have fire within, like the way today I live my life. 27, 28 years ago, when I started this journey of growing in my life, training myself, upgrading myself, upskilling myself, needed a lot of motivation. Stayed with teachers, my guru, my right-minded people, read books, a lot of things I did. At one point of time, that fire actually caught up with me, and from that time till now, I'm always on fire, always on fire. So till you get yourself on fire, you have to keep adding that fuel in terms of training, in terms of mentoring, in terms of coaching, guidance, pushing, achieving, pushing yourself back to back, achieving targets. 100 things are required, but you have to do till the fire catches in you. And once you are on fire, then you will be able to give enough warmth to people, whoever comes in contact with you. So second thing you can do is, if you don't yet have fire in you, lit, burning, growing higher, then stay in touch with the fire. The only way for you to have the fire in you burning till it becomes your personal fire, I think you have to stay in touch with the fire. So I told him, you come once in 2 years, once in 1.5 years, 3 years. How are you expecting fire to be with you all the time? I think somehow with motivation, inspiration, excitement in life, people are too over ambitious. They feel just because they watched one movie, they'll stay inspired for a lifetime. No, next 3-4 days, okay. But then you have to find some another way to be in touch with the fire. People say, we love the way you're always excited, enjoying, living on a very different high note altogether. We also want to live life like that. So then only thing you can do is stay in touch with me. Of course, like that bonfire, don't stay too far, you won't get the warmth. Don't get too close, you get burnt. Maintain safe distance, from that place. You take your warmth, enjoy yourself, live, grow out of it, and continue and keep being in touch with the fire till one point you become the fire by yourself. Till that time, I think there is no shame, there is no hesitation, there is no feeling bad about that. I need regular push, I need regular motivation, I need regular inspiration. I think that is true with all individual. I began like that. Today, I'm glad, blessed that I am always on fire, and so many people feel the warmth with me. Of course, there are people who try to come too close to me, get burnt, and I feel bad for them. And there are so many people who to stay too away from me for whatever reason. I feel bad and sad for them because they don't know what they are missing, or maybe at times knowingly they miss. Can't help it. But there are so many of them who really enjoy this fire and grow out of it. So two things, my dear friends. One, till you become fire by yourself, you have to be in touch with yourself. You have to be putting some fire into you, some way of putting fire into you. Number two, if you want to stay hot, on fire, stay in touch with the fire. With that belief that either you will become the fire which will give warmth to everybody, and till that time you will stay with the fire and make sure you keep growing in your life. Let's start this beautiful, beautiful day. Here we go together. I believe I can, I believe I am, I believe I can. So guys, go, set and grow. Let's go.